Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, faking the give. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Etienne. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down and 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They send the tight end in motion. And out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. That pump, it's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down.
Tag. Cougar 19. 19 tight.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Here we go. Crackle 8, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up. And set up a third down.
Brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. That's a two-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Third and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Tight end going in motion here. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His pass, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here we go, set. 19, 18. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready up.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. Woo! He works free, right side. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-13 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. A handoff as they try to run it here. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Now Gibbs on the ground. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got his man at the 6. And the Cowboys are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Hawk set.
He'll try to run this one in. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second touchdown tonight. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Bears.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Makes the score Bears 28, Cowboys 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun. It's dark. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Out of the the gun. Here's a run up the gut. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the toss, they'll run, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Pass is caught for 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Here's Dart. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Nevis, good on the extra point. Cowboys move back to within one. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
To the air on second down. Dart moving outside the pocket. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
It is 3rd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing. Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He's on for the 2nd time. They're trying to get something inside the 10. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And he will score again. Touchdown, Chicago. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth for the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 3.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, go!
Up the middle they go. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Track him, 60.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Now a give up the middle. And he will score! Touchdown, Dallas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Ready, go. Check, go.
Throwing is Dart. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
19-18.
The carry here for ETA. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10.
line.
Back to throw. That one caught by Noel. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's ETN. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
On the ground, here's ETN. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown there. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. His 2nd touchdown tonight.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Bronco switch. Let's go. Ready?
Now ETN. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Bears, first down.
Power 70.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run. It's ETN. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 2.
Ready, go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Open man, right side, he's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bears first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It is second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
9 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this one on line, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a give on the ground. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of 2nd and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this 3rd down got a whole lot more manageable.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here we go. 1st and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Bears.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
47-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight. Ready? Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10. at the
Here's first
42-yard
down.
line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
49.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. Boom! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion, heading right. Dart going to tap this one forward. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Metcalf, the motion man. On 2nd down, Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19. 7 timers. 7 timers.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
Warriors, 72 to look. 18 ready. 18 ready. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This is caught 2. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Mevis, good on the extra point. The Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Torino. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.